Hi guys, I make this video to show you how to use LaserX CNCC 2019. This is the new version 1.24. This new version we add the CD model. First, when you got the package, you will find the DVD disc in the package, and you can open it and copy all file. It's English all file. All this file to a computer, and then you can see this file. This is the new file. The latest version is 1.24. And some video how to use it, and the menu and the package list. And first you need to check the menu. First check the menu. You will find the list, right? You will find the list, and you just read the menu and follow the menu step by step. And now I will show you how to do the initial setting in this video. First, you need to double click this one. This is software. Double click, and this one is unzip. Then you will get a call in the desktop. This one here. Move it here. Move it here. Double click to open the software. Double click to open the software. Now this one, double click, you find this one, and then it's the attention. And here you need to select the model, the square machine, the cross machine, and the installed machine. In this video, my machine is this one, the square. So I choose the square. And the working area, this one is X is 170, Y is 200. So here I input 170 and 200 and click OK. And the next is follow the menu. Follow the menu to do the initial setting here. Here is the setting here. This is the pixel per millimeter, and including speed 100 and 1500. Travel speed is 2000, working area. And the laser model. This new laser head is 15 watt. It's 15 watt. So here I input this. The weak spindle is 5%. And here the firmware setting. Here is import setting. And if you read the menu, you will find how to do the import. And in the menu, step by step you need to follow. But in the video, I will show the brief. And back here, import will choose. The import file is here. Import file. You see this one, square. Square is for this machine. Square. Just choose square and click save. Then the file saved in the control guard. Then the setting is finished. Then we can have a try. We go to the auxiliary. Auxiliary here is the auxiliary here. We input the step 20 and the speed 2000. This is the travel speed. You can see if the laser head move. You see the laser head move. Yeah. This 20 is millimeter, so it's working. It's okay. Then we can check the weak spindle. Weak spindle here. Laser is on. Weak spindle. So it's okay. Now I will introduce this new function. And here is to change the language. Now we only have Chinese simple and English and Chinese traditional. The Russian and the Spanish still not finished. Maybe in the next few months we can finish the Russian and the Spanish. And this is setting. Here is the idle. When you first got the machine, you need to connect the USB power. You need to move the laser head here and then connect the power, connect the USB. This is the menu here. Go back to the menu. You need first step assemble the machine, and then second step install driver, and this driver are saved. Install anyone is okay. Install anyone of them is okay. The third step install the net 40 in this folder, and the fifth step is watch the video and the menu before you operate the machine. And the sixth step is open the test file and choose the photo or G-code and have a test. First step, assemble the machine. Assemble the machine. You need to follow this one. This is 100 centimeter plus 100 centimeter. This machine, and this one is under 100 centimeter machine. If your machine is like 350 and 500, so you need to choose this one. Under 100 centimeter, you need to choose this one. And the second step, install driver. And the third step, install the Microsoft Net. And the fourth step is open the software. Open the software. Now its version is 1.24, but in the menu is 1.23. It's okay. And the fifth step is watch the video and read the menu. And the last step is have a test. You see here, before start engraving, you need to adjust the focus. And but the 7 watt to 15 watt laser see below is different. So before connect the USB power and the cable, hand move the laser head to 0 position. So this is 0 position. You see 0 position here. And to spare machine 0 position here. And each boot machine is 0 here. Both the 0 position is here. You see this one, 0 position, 0 position, 0 position. And the menu is very detailed. Tell you how to do the initial setting or do the initial setting. Okay, back to the video. We just to show you what changed in this new version. In this new version, we add a new function, the DXF DWG model, and this is G-code. And the last engraving is the power. This is the power. Set the power. This set the speed. And here is same as before. Here you can set different parameters like maybe plywood or steel. For example, here. Plywood. For example, this is plywood, and the power is 100. The speed is 120. You can save this parameter. And next time you want to cut plywood, and then you just choose plywood. And also you can set stainless steel. You can set stainless steel. The power is also this one, and the speed is maybe 120 same, maybe or less, 105, and save this one. So next time when you cut plywood, you choose this one. The power is set directly 100, and the speed will set 8%. Set like 120. And if you want engraving on stainless steel, and the speed will set directly 105. So I think you can understand this. This is just for you to save the different parameter of different material. Okay, back to here. The important part I want to introduce is this one, the DXF and DWG model. And we need to open and edit DXF and DWG. Just click open. You see here, if remind this, you cannot open. Just close it and use the red button and run as an administrator. It's my yes, and then back. Then we can try again. When we see the idle, it means connected, and then we try again to open this new model. Click this one. Just wait a moment. We see this one. This is the new model. we add here. Here you can open exist DXF or DWG. For example, we open here. We open this one. You see here. We can open directly DXF or DWG, and if you want to engrave, you just click this one, generate, and then it will back to the software screen. You see this one, back to the software screen. Then we can cut. if you put the mouse on the picture, if you put your mouse on the picture, you will see this one. You will see it will remind you left click, pin and preview, double click, automatic center preview. This one. Double click, it will automatically center. You just put the mouse on the picture, on the photo on the picture, it will remind you. You say right click, drag and locate the letterhead, and double click, automatically return to XY original. And the roller wheel is the middle roller wheel. The middle roller wheel as zoom preview. Double click XY coordinate to lower. You see the left, right. We can drag with the right mouse. You can see the letterhead is moving. You see. This letterhead is moving for locate. Double click is back to the original. And this is roller wheel for zoom. Double click it is back to the XY coordinate, and right mouse to drag and for locate the letterhead. And this one also we can use this draw new lines. Okay, we click this one. We click this one and we want to draw new lines. We can we click new. We can use this one editor. We can draw new wire here. We draw a circle. The radius is maybe 20, and also we can draw a line. Okay, we can generate and then it back to the software, same as before. Yeah. The roller wheel to zoom, and this one to drag to the locator. You see the right line. The right line is the working area. The right line is the working area. This one is 170. This is 200. Yeah. We want to cut it here. You can have a try. We can first range check. Okay, we can start the check. We can start the cutting. Here we choose the plywood. Yeah, plywood. The power is 100% and the speed is 120. And then we click start. You see the moving is very slow. We want to cut this. It's very slow. Later we will show you. So why I make this new video? The most important part is I want to introduce this new function to our customer. This is a new model we add to our software. So I think it's necessary to make a video to show you how to use this function. The rest function is same as before. The rest function. Here the speed I set is very slow. Here the speed I set is 100, and you see if you put your mouse on the button and left click, you can see the speed F120. This is the moving speed F120. And this one, you see this one, this is A-axis, is the fourth axis. For engraving the cylinder, you can click this one, A-axis, simulation of A-axis. For example, you want to use your Z-axis as simulated as an A-axis. You can choose this one Z, and the diameter you want engraving. For example, Coca-Cola is about 80 millimeter, maybe. 80 millimeter, and then you input 80 millimeter, and then click OK, and then you need to click the Z-axis. You need to have have a device of the force axis, then you can use this function. This function is just the simulation of x or y or z axis to the force A axis. You see the cutting is very slow. Okay, the cutting finished. You see this one? We cut this part at 3 meter plywood. It's a round circle. Okay, we continue to introduce the rest function. This line is G-code to open the G-code file, and this line is open the image. Remember, this just can open image, cannot open other format file. This one TXT import, and this one is save image. And this is clipping, and this is inverse, level and vertical. You need note here. When you open G-code or DXF or DWG, you cannot use the rest. You cannot use the below function. Only when you open image or TXT, you can use this function. Now I will show you how to open G-code. This one, G-code we got it here. Back to the desktop. This is G-code. We from this one. This is a G-code. Use this one. This is G-code. Because G-code you see here, you cannot use the below function. Also DXF and DWG, you cannot use the below function. Because the below function is just for the photo and the TXT. So here we can also use this one. Have a try. This is letter is on. And also remember, when in the G-code file, the speed already in the parameter, so you cannot set speed. You can just set power. So maybe because this letter head is very strong, so we can set the power. So we can set the power maybe 30%, and then we can use this one to engrave this one. Okay, we can first do a range check. Do a range check again. Okay, we can start now. The power is too strong. 20% is okay. This letterhead, this new letterhead is 15 watt. It's very strong. Scorpion. Okay, it's finished. Scorpion. You see this one? Because the laser power is too strong and you cannot change the speed, so it's too black. Okay, back to the DX7 DWG model. You see here you can set a language here. Here is the option. You see here file, and the bottom is option. In the option you can set the language. The language setting here is Chinese, Arabic, and different language. You can choose the language you like. And also here is you can choose the different formats, different units. So this one, you unite list set factor, and you can choose the unit you need, and this is inch, millimeter, and inch, millimeter, and meter. and depends on what you need. Here it draws a new wire. It's the line and the circle, and depends on what you need. Okay, go back to here. Go back to here now. I will introduce the picture. You see this one, open image, and we can open image, have a try. Open image. Open image. We can use this one. We can open this one. This one, you see. Drag here. You can drag here. You see here. This is the clipping. This is the inverse. This is the level mirror. This is vertical mirror. This is clockwise rotated. This is counter clockwise rotated. This is zoom. Set the picture dimension. This is grayscale. This is black and white. This is outline. This is dimension. This is set engraving dimension. This one dimension is different to this one. It's different. The dimension is set the last engraving dimension you need. For example, we can have a try of different grayscale. This is black and white. It's like this. Black, white, and like this. And the outline is like this. And if we choose the grayscale, it's like this one. Grayscale. The difference between this one is the grayscale is used as most for engraving on the wood, like engraving some people and some views on the wood. And the black white is just for engraving some mark and it just give you black and white. The grayscale is a little different to the black and white. You can have a try. The grayscale is most for engraving photo, the human photo, and this one, and the last one is the outline. Outline is used most for cutting photos. But if you want cutting plywood, you want get accurate dimension, you need to use this one, DXF and DWG model, not the outline. The outline is only used for you want to cut some rough dimension, not very accurate. You can use this one. We can first open. We can find a picture and improve grayscale. For example, and find one. We will try to find this one. You can use this one. This could be. Picture, we open a picture. This one is okay. It's too big. We just need to cut I will show you how to use the grayscale. Grayscale just need to cut the head. It's okay. We can use the clipping and then we need just the height. Okay, we need click, then we just go height. We just need the height. Okay. We just need to cut the height, and then we choose the grayscale. Choose this one. You see this one is grayscale. This one is grayscale. You see? It's just used for engraving the human and some views on wood. We can have a try. Okay, now I will show you the difference of this three different engraving model. This is the grayscale. We use this one. Okay, we continue to engrave this one. We set the power 20%, the speed 100%. Then we will do the range check. Okay, then we can start. The difference of this one of these three engraving models, the grid scale is engraving point by point, and the black-white is engraving line by line, and the outline just the laser will just follow the edge of the photo. So it's three different engraving models. And usually the grid scale engraving is just for engraving human and views on wood, and the black-white is different. The black-white is the grid scale will cost the longest time, and the black and white will only take about the middle time. And the black-white is most for engraving black and white mark on wood, on paper, or on something. And the outline is usually for cutting not very accurate dimension plywood. For example, you want to cut some photo, but not very accurate dimension, so you can use this one. But if you want to cut the very accurate dimension, you need to use this one, the DXF and DWG model. Use this one. I guess this photo will take about for engraving grid scale will take about 9 minutes. So when you put the mouse on the photo, when you put the mouse on the photo, you will see this one. You will see it will remind you to left click, drag and turn preview, double click, automatic jump preview, and the right click, drag, locate letterhead, and double click letterhead automatically return to XY region, and roller wheel, scroll, zoom preview, and double click XY coordinates to lower left. You can follow this command, have a try. If you see the menu, you will see this one. For small LED head, the LED head under 7 watt, you need follow this one to adjust the focus, rotate the bottom ball, and the LED head to adjust the focus. But for this LED head, for this kind of LED head, it's different. This is a stable LED head. It's different. You say you need to use this one, the focus pillar. You need to use the focus pillar to adjust the focus. This is the new LED head. This is the new LED head. This is new LED head is into this video. As you need to install the LED head like this. Use this two screw and hold the LED head like this, and then put the plywood or the stainless steel you want engraving, and then put this one focus pillar. We're shooting with the LED head to make the distance below between the part you want engraving or cutting and the LED head is just the height of the focus pillar. It's okay. This one nearly finished. It's 98%. 99%. Secure 100% takes about 8 minutes and 40 seconds. Totally it's that cost 8 minutes and 40 seconds to finish this one. The size is like here. It's 45 millimeter and 67 millimeter. This is one. You can have a look. This is this one. It's same as showing in the screen, right? I think this one is very good. It's okay, right? And now I will show you the black and white engraving. I will open a different photo. This one is okay. Use the roller wheel. Okay, we use this one, the black and white, and then we do the rim check. Remove it a little, and rim check again. Rim check again. Okay, we can start now. We can set the speed 100% and the power Okay, 25% is okay. You can start the engraving. You see the letterhead is moving line by line. It's different. You see here, it's line by line. And when we engraving the girl's head, it's point by point. You see the number on the photo is the size of the photo, the dimension, the millimeter, the dimension. You can see here, it's finished. It's black and white. And the last we will engrave this one, the outline. Here we choose the outline. You see the outline. Move here, and we do the range check. Range check again. Okay, let's start. You see finished. Totally cost 8 seconds. You see the difference? This is the outline. The girl is grayscale. It's engraving point by point. This one is black and white. It's line by line. And this one is the outline. Just cut the edge of the photo. The rest, let's here is clear alarm. If remind you alarm, you can click this one, and this is cycle time. For example, some plywood is very thick, about 5 mm or 4 mm. You can input a 2 here, and it will cut 2 times. It will cut 2 times here. For example, here is 2. I input 2, yeah, and then we can start. We can have a try. It will start. It will cut 2 times. Range check. You see here, it will cut 2 times. If you see the left head, you can see it will move about 2 times to cut the same logo. Second time. It cut about 2 times. We can have a look. You see this one? It cut about 2 times. It's more deeper. The color is more deeper, right? It's the auxiliary just for move the letterhead in the computer. You can use this one to move the letterhead. Move the letterhead here. You can move the letterhead. But if you want to locate the letterhead, you need to drag the picture. You need to use the right mouse, the right button, or the mouse to drag it. Then you can move the letterhead to where to start the engraving. And the clipping is just for clipping, and the inverse is different. Inverse, I will show you different. Open photo. This one. For example, inverse, you see this is inverse. It's just to improve the different area of the photo. It's inverse. This one is level mirror. See level mirror. This is vertical mirror. Level mirror. And this is the clockwise rotate. And this is counterclockwise rotate. Zoom. When you click zoom, you can drag the picture. For different dimension you want. You see here is the width and height of the picture. And when you finish, you click the zoom again, and the picture, the dimension changed. You see here the 99 and 90 and 97. The dimension is changed. And this one dimension is, for example, you want to get an accurate dimension. For example, 100, yeah, like this one. Like this one, you can choose the dimension. If you want to output the print, actually please first set the engraving model, grayscale, outline, and press OK to continue to modify. You need to choose black white, and then you can get an accurate dimension you want. You see this one? This is very accurate dimension you want. So here is different. The zoom and the dimension is different. The zoom is to drag to set the dimension, and this one is to input the number to set the dimension. So I think you can understand the difference between this one. So here is, I think it's enough, and you need to read the menu. When you set the letterhead, you need to follow this one. In this video, the letterhead is like this one. In this video, the letterhead is new. As the new letterhead is about 15 watt. And this one, you need to set the letterhead like this, set the letterhead like this, and hold the letterhead like this, and then use it in this video. You see the video? And this one, the letterhead. You see the letterhead is same as shown in here. You see here, it's same letterhead. You see this letterhead and this letterhead is same. It's 15 watt. It's new letterhead. This one. On the letterhead like this. Okay, back to the menu. If you want to get a detailed dimension about this, you need to read the menu. The menu is very detailed. I know my oral English is terrible, so maybe you cannot fully understand what I talk. But you can read the menu. Then you can know what I told in this video. The last is import txt. You can also import txt here. Back to import txt. For example, here is letter X. We choose this number, and we choose the font, and the size we choose 100. This one, and then you can see this one is very big. Yeah. Also you can drag this one to where you want it to go.